Hi dear students, welcome to Color Cube. We are continuing with Chapter 10, Motion and Measurement of Distance. In this session, we are going to discuss on motion and types of motion. Can you define motion and rest? Actually, what is meant by rest? People used to say that they are going to take rest. Then, what will be the actual meaning of rest? Any body is in a state of rest means that the position of that body is not changing with respect to time. Every time we are relating motion and rest with respect to time. That means as the time changes, whether they are changing their position or not. If one object is changing its position with respect to time, then we can say that that body is in motion. If that body is not changing its position with respect to time, we can say that that body is in rest. So we can define it as a body is in its state of rest when it does not change its position with respect to time. That means the body is not changing its position with respect to time. And a body is said to be in motion when it changes its position with respect to time. If the body changes its position with respect to time, then we can say that the body is in motion. Now let's see which are the types of motion. We are going to discuss on mainly three types of motion. First one is rectilinear motion. Rectilinear, in the term itself, it is a linear motion. Linear means in a straight line. Rectilinear motion means when a body is moving in a straight line path, it is called rectilinear motion. When a body is moving in a straight line path, it is known as rectilinear motion. Can you find some examples from daily life? A coin falling from a building. Please think about it. When a coin is falling from a building, it will follow a straight line path. A sprinter running a 100-meter race. Sprinter means sportsman. Running a 100-meter race. The path of 100 meter will be a straight line. The sprinter running a 100-meter race. Can you find more examples? Soldiers marching in a straight line. Can this? Soldiers marching in a straight line. Here you can see the motion of vehicles in a straight line. Motion of vehicles in a straight line path. Have you think about the motion of the coconut falling from a tree? Coconut falling from the coconut tree? It will also follow a straight line path. So we can say that if an object is following a straight line path, such a type of motion is called rectilinear motion. Second type of motion is circular motion. When an object is following a circular path of motion, it is called a circular motion. When an object is following a circular path of motion, it is called as circular motion. Example, the moon revolving around the sun. We know that the moon is revolving around our earth. It is a circular motion. Another example is planets revolving around the sun. It is also following a circular path. So it is a circular motion. Another example, you might have done it. Take a thread and tie it to a stone and whirl it around. Whirl means need to rotate it like this. Here also we can say that this stone is having a circular path. The stone is having a circular. That means this is the axis point, not center point. Distance from center point to the stone is equal in all the points. That is the main thing we should keep in mind. In case of circular motion, the center point or the center axis to the end, the distance from the center axis to the end will be same in all the cases. Such a types of motion is considered as circular motion. Working of a fan. This is the axis point and this is the one end of the leaf. If you put a mark here, the distance from this mark to the axis point will be same in all the cases. The same way, in case of a clock, the distance from center to this end of a second hand will be same in all the cases. So each of this minute hand, second hand and hour hand is having a circular motion. Those objects which are moving in a circular path is called a circular motion. Please find more examples. Third type of motion is periodic motion. When an object moves to and fro from a mean or a constant position or repeat the motion, it is called as periodic motion. See, when an object moves to and fro means towards the front and back. Consider the motion of a swing. So baby is moving on a swing. So we can say that the child is having a to and fro motion. That means the distance covered in each time is equal to corresponding to the time also. When an object moves to and fro from a mean or a constant position or repeat the motion or also it repeats the motion, it is called a periodic motion. Example is a pendulum. See here, the swing, a boy on a swing. So we can say that the swing is having a to and fro motion. This is the bell of churches and temples and all. If you bang this portion, we can say is that it will be having a to and fro motion. Here also, the strings of a guitar is also having a to and fro motion. This is a pendulum clock. Here, this is having a periodic motion. To and fro motion will be here. And also, if the clock is working properly, we can say that each time, after each second, that second the motion of a clock is same. That means how that second hand is working. After each second, it will make a tick tick sound and it is moving forward. That means it covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. All these are periodic motions. So today's homework is find 5 examples of rectilinear motion, periodic motion and circular motion from daily life. Thank you.